Hi guys, it's Grady Groudon here. Something a bit different today. We're going to have like a small PSA returns because I've renewed my membership. Only 6 cards because I didn't really have enough valuable cards to mean I could sincerely be happy with sending off 15 cards because I didn't really have enough great cards to go, and there was a great offer on the monthly deal. So I just took that up and I only sent 6 cards, but inside this there are 2 amazing cards. One card that achieved a grade I didn't expect, and it's going to look pretty cool. We also have 2 purchases, just small envelopes. But something I wanted to start with was my PSA renewal membership. I'm just going to take stuff out of the box and just show you what you get. So in this, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. Look at that. You get a big fat book for some reason this time. I definitely didn't get this the first time round. Now, of course, we are only interested in Pokemon, but by the looks of it, it's a lot of baseball. So it's about signatures and stuff like that. I'm not going to keep you for too long on that one. I know that's probably not of the greatest interest to many of my subscribers. I'm not going to be able to stand that one up. What else do we have? Oh yeah, you also get a subscription to Sports Market Report. Now this doesn't really again include Pokemon. I know SM Pratt had an article in here about base set first edition, so that was pretty cool. And I've still got that one upstairs. That was pretty cool. Hopefully they'll start including more Pokemon stuff because I do believe they're getting more and more Pokemon bits and bobs coming from everywhere. Also got a few free card savers, 6 I'd imagine for the first 6 send off, and you just get some tips and scans, scanning tips, see, digital card album, you can show off your cards. I think that's pretty cool, to be honest, in my opinion. I would love to set one of these up, to be honest. I think I will do that. I don't know when, but I will. And yeah, that's it. Then let's quickly go to my 2 purchases. I'm just going to keep the PSA returns to last because I know that's what most of you are looking for. Ha 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 ha. Right. What's this one? I can't even remember what this one is. Oh yes. Again, a guy I buy from regularly. It's actually just quite a small purchase, but it's got some pretty cool cards in. They didn't cost much per card. And you know, I'll send the ones that are worth grading. The ones that aren't, they just won't go. Simple as. Just go into my ungraded collection. My millions of binders I have upstairs. So if you guys have been watching my Instagram, I've definitely been picking up some Neo Destiny cards. Gem Mint 10s, but they are usually holofoils. But here we have some non-holofoils, which are quite beautiful in their own way. So we have a Vulpix, a Totodile, a Ghastly, Growlithe, Cyndaquil, and Dratini. So you know, you're only looking at a couple of quid each for them. If they're Gem Mint worthy, I'll send them off. If they're not, I won't. But as long as one gets Gem Mint 10, then I'm quite happy. And then hopefully something to add to my collection. I've definitely noticed this month and the last month, I've definitely been buying more for my own collection rather than available for the website. So this is a Groudon EX. Unfortunately, there's just whitening in the corner, you see. So it's unlikely to get the Gem Mint grey, but it is mint. And it does look mint, so I can't be annoyed at the seller for that one. But it's definitely worth sending off still. If you've got a Gem Mint 10 of this, hit me up. Unfortunately, my Groudon Gem Mint 10 collecting has definitely been put back a bit because I've been buying a lot of the Neo Destiny first edition PSA 10s. And if you've ever tried to collect a Neo PSA 10 first edition set, you'll know how expensive that is. No one lets go of those cards very quickly. You'll never find them on eBay auctions at 99p, no reserve. They're just expensive. Full stop. Right then we come to the bit that you're probably most interested in, the PSA returns. So we've only got 6 cards here. I can promise you though, we've got some pretty sweet ones. So let's start from the top. We have a Mew Gold Star, Mint 9. Beautiful. It has got quite a bit of whitening at the bottom, you see. But that is all that's wrong with it. But I've got to tell you, it's probably... And I'm selling this card, so it's probably not the greatest thing to do. But I would probably say call it a weaker Mint 9. It's what I would... When I want a PSA 10, I would say it's a 9.5. And this is probably an 8.7. I know you can get the 8.5 grade. There's been a lot of debate in the Pokemon community at the moment because PSA have been supposedly, I haven't seen it yet, but they have been giving PSA 8.5s out a lot more than they did before, and collectors are not that interested in 8.5s, unfortunately. And then there's this beast. This one is worthy of the mint grade. This is one of those cards that just doesn't come around too often. I would love one of these in a 10. I collect Delta Species 10s. I knew that neither of these cards were going to get 10. The reason why this one didn't was because there's a little line going on the card. I can't remember what you call that, holographic line or whatever. It is still a beast of a card. This will be available for sale on gradedgroudon.com. But yeah, guys, that it does look sweet in that PSA case. Don't worry, that's not as good as it gets. We've still got more. A Rayquaza EX Delta Species. Only got the Neiman 8. This got the lowest grade out of this returns. And the reason why I got the Neiman 8 is because it really has got whitening in a lot of it. I knew it was only going to get Neiman 8, but I thought this card, it's worthy of just getting PSA slabbed. And someone will pick this up very cheap and be probably very happy with it. This is the other beast. So we've got a Latios EX there. With the Gem Mint 10 grade. Just admire that for a few more seconds. I've got a Mint 9 available on the website. This again will be for sale. I mean, I'm selling a lot of the stuff I'm not collecting currently to try and finish that Neo Destiny first edition set. Also, I need to finish the Team Rocket set. If you've watched any of my other videos, you'll know I'm desperately trying to complete that. The Latias, this is another one I thought was potentially Gem Mint worthy, especially as the Latios got it. It's definitely a 9.5. It's definitely closer to 10 than it is 9. But if it's not a 10, you've got to give it a 9. Really cool artwork though, don't you think? And last but not least, we have Dragonite EX from Dragon Frontiers. All of these cards are from Dragon Frontiers. But another beautiful card in my opinion. It's one of my favourite Dragonites. Again, it's the Delta Species. I'm not collecting the EX Delta Species at the moment just because of the expense it would cost. I'm just collecting the normal Delta. So, you know, without the... So if it was Dragonite Delta Species, I'd be keeping it. But because it's an EX, I'm selling all of these 6. I'm not going to give you the sales line, pitch. I just don't believe in it. I think with my website, you can just go browse through and just pick out what you want. I think it's easy enough to navigate now. I do need to add a search bar, but they're quite difficult because you have to... I'm not going to bore you with that. You have to add loads of code and stuff to each page so the search bar can find it, blah-de-blah-de-blah. But that is it for this episode of PSA Returns. Those 3 in the background are definitely my favourite from this submission, although there is only 3 more. Thanks a lot for watching again, guys. Please subscribe, please like, please put a comment if you like this video or not. They're always appreciated. I always comment, even if they're quite funny and they're just moaning at me. But that's fine. See you guys later. It's quite sunny in the conservatory today. Boom. Have a good one.